First of all, this is Rhonda Truman, and she is the Energy Efficient Program Manager for LG&E KU. And you're out of Louisville, so she traveled down here to visit with us today. I'd like to thank you very much for launching on the cabin. You made an excellent selection. You can't go wrong with the cabin. And before we get back around to Rhonda, for her benefit, let's have some self-introductions here, starting with Carter.
I'm Carter Patel, and I'm the General Manager of the Utilites and Suites in Utah.
Taylor Smith from Verizon Wireless and Core Business.
And newly elected Director, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Paula Shaw, I work for Marathon Patrol. Joanne Vogel, Regional Glass.
Judy Stone, I'm retired 3 times and worked 2 part-time jobs.
Heather Ward, Marketing and Admissions at Christian Care in Ocala.
I'm Sherry McGregor. I'm a compliance leader, and I'm pretty much the advertising department.
Jerry Aldridge with Travel Leaders.
Allison Van Hooser with Farmers Bank in Princeton.
Jody Norwood with the Herald Ledger.
And he's an oldly elected Director. He just got elected back.
And I'm Danielle Faulkner. I'm a customer service representative.
And Allison's on the board, and Jerry's on the board, and Judy's on the board, so we're well represented by this place.
Great,
All right, if we can get the machine here to work right, it's all here. Yeah, I think we're going to start maybe advancing the slides. Hey, kick.
Yeah.
Give it to Booty, right?
Before it came back, did it, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's just kind of.
So it said.
I was gonna say, that's what it did while I was over there. Right back there.
Came back.
We had it all ready. That's, I know, that's there you go.
All right, there you go.
There we go. Okay. Thank you all for coming today. I wanted to take, this is where we go to the next slide. I wanted to take a moment and just thank you. My program is Energy Efficiency, Commercial Energy Efficiency, for any KU or LG&E customers in our service territory. I know someone here from Marathon said, well, I think we're Kennedy, and unfortunately we don't service any of the other utilities or co-ops, but if you're KU or LG&E, we have commercial energy rebates, energy efficiency programs available to you. And that's our service territory right there, which is hard to tell, but we are located throughout the state. And basically it helps you, what happens on your bill, on your customer bill, you are charged a DSM fee, demand side management fee. It's on your bill on the left-hand side, about halfway down. And it's a charge for participating in the EE programs, the energy efficiency programs. Whether you realize that or not, you charge a small amount each month for our programs, and that's what funds the rebates and all the other programs that we have. Now, we have 3 types of customers. We have residential customers, which you may be, at home, at your home, or a customer. And we have industrial customers if you're manufacturing. Everyone else in the middle of all that is commercial, such as the banks, such as the hotel. They would be commercial customers. So that's everything else. That's offices, that's probably schools, area. So basically, everyone here, I would think, would be a commercial customer. You say, well, why does what we want to do? Basically, this program started in 2008. We want to offer rebates to you if you've installed more efficient lighting, AC units, motors, pumps, or chillers. And if you've done anything else that you've saved some energy, tell us about it, and we'll put it under a customer rebate and hopefully get it approved. So you might say, well, why does KU want to give away money when we want, we want to sell energy and that's our revenue base? And what we're trying to do basically, first of all, is to incentivize you to do more and to say you've already installed and here's some money for what you've installed. You're paying into the program, you're entitled to participate in the program. Secondly, if we can, our program is a demand-based program. It's on summer peak demand, and that's June through September, and that's peak load. It's coming up here in June. That's the warmest times in the state. And AC load is higher, we hit peak versus the warming peak, or peak in the fall or in winter. And what we try to do is, we have to have capacity for our peak loads at all times. We have to have our units ready. And if we can reduce that peak down some, that saves us from running those plants out full out, 100%, being ready for that peak load, for that capacity. And what we're doing is basically recognizing if you've installed more efficient lighting, you put in LEDs or TAs or occupancy sensors or CFLs, we're going to incentivize you and recognize that we're shaving off that peak load than at that time. In our world, that is less expensive or more it's more useful to do that versus building a new unit, a new power unit, a new gas turbine. So what we're trying to do is incentivize our customers to be more efficient, to help us shave off that peak, and give them rebates, whether it's at your home energy rebates, or whether it's your business. Okay, so that's basically where we're at. There we go. There one again. See if it goes. I want to say we've given over $8 million in rebates since 2008. The program started April 1st, 2008. I'm going to next one. And you can see some of the large players you about. But the schools, public schools overall in Kentucky, we've rebated over $3.3 million. Most people want to renovate, or you need to after a while. You have to. I know at the hotel, you probably have to. You want to keep your lighting up to date as things burn out. You want to be more efficient. And customers across the state want to do it. They want to be more efficient. So what we're trying to do is say, tell us about it. Let us know what you've done, and hopefully we can rebate you for what you've installed. But this program started April 1st, 2008, and it will go through 2018. So if you've installed anything since April 2008, let us know about it. But going forward, know that the program's still there through 2018.
What did you say? Is there a division between commercial and industrial customers?
There's a difference. Commercial customers do participate in the program and the DSM. Industrial customers have not. They do not. They've opted out, and they don't participate.
So where is the line between commercial and industrial?
If you manufacture, if you actually, like you were talking about, I think Excel.
Excel, yeah.
If they repackage or distribution, that's not it. Manufacturing, in our definition, in our tariff, is you take raw materials and make a product.
Yeah, well, they don't
So
do
like
it.
Marathon might be if they're producing asphalt. They might be in, of course, they're energy, but they would be industrial.
Yeah. Well, I think all they do out there is repackage. I mean, they get it in bulk shipments and put it in bags or something, but they don't manufacture the product.
Then they would be commercial.
Okay.
And if it's somewhat like you can take my card and pass it on to them
Yeah, I would.
today,
Yeah.
or some of this material, that would be great. But these are all of our categories. Like I said, lighting is the most prevalent. That's what most people see, and that's your low-hanging fruit. You can save quite a bit of energy by upgrading your lighting, and we offer quite a few rebates for lighting. But your AC units, any type of AC unit, I don't know if the hotels upgraded their AC units.
You still have to have receipts for those?
The P-tax in the rooms, those are all eligible. So yes, definitely have to have your receipts. Motors, pumps, VFDs, your chillers, and then custom is anything you've done. If it's not listed up above, if you've done something else to save energy, tell us about it. It's $100 per KW. We base everything on KW. But tell us about it, and you'll give us your documentation, and we'll see if we can't rebate that. Because what we want to do is basically incentivize you to do more.
Did you say how far back can they go?
2008.
2008, okay.
April 1st, 2008. If you've installed after April 1st, 2008, we can look at it. And then going forward to 2018, December 2018. Now, coming soon, we have just gotten approval in November of 2014 for 4 more types of rebates for the commercial customers. It's rebates for energy audits. If you've had an audit completed on your building, then you can apply for a rebate for that energy audit up to $3,000 to help offset that cost. New construction, if you build a new building and it's efficient above code, if it's 10 to 25% more efficient than state code, we can also give you a rebate for that. And then we have LEED certifications through the USGBC. The LEED certification is just a way of, basically you've built or you've renovated your building to be very efficient. So we have that for new buildings and for existing, we've got one for that LEED certification. So those are coming. Check our website. Those will always be, it'll always be updated, but it should be ready by June. So if that would apply to anyone. So there's more opportunities. What we try to do is give customers more opportunities. And our lighting, as you can see, that's a CFL, but we have T5s, T8s, LEDs, occupancy sensors, basically the range. And if you want to contact me, or you can look on our website again to get that range of what the rebates would be. Our website is, and I think it's on that card that you've got in front of you, should be on it, and there's also a phone number too. If you want to refer to the website, it should be www.lg-e.com/rebate. AC units, if you've got rooftops, if you've got room, a ground source heat pump, hybrids for your businesses, if you've upgraded since April 1st, 2008, if it has to meet our efficiency level, certain SEER, but tell us about it. Give us your receipts. Let us know what you bought, and we'll be glad to look at it and start the enrollment. Again, motors, pumps, VFDs. I don't know if anybody would be in that category here. If you have large warehouses sometimes, or VFDs, a lot of schools are going to VFDs with their chillers and whatnot.
What's that?
VFD is a variable frequency drive. It's like, if you have some pumps with your chiller to run your water, instead of running your pump 100% all the time, your VFD is like a software. It's like software in a box is what I call it. And it sits near your equipment. And you can say, well, I just want to run it 20% at night, but at 8 o'clock I want to run it 80%, at noon go back to 60%. So you can basically adjust how much that you set it up to 0 to 100%. But of course, chillers are your larger next slide, your larger facilities. We have both types of chillers. And then custom. The custom is again, anything, if you've installed an energy management system, you've done insulation, we can look at that and if we can get some documentation of your savings, then we can give you a rebate for that. All right. I'm going to skip through that because those are those new rebates that are coming soon. Again, you can see new construction. It goes from, I think it goes from 10,000 or 2,000 all the way up to 25,000 in rebates. For the LEED, new construction, same thing, 2,000 to 10,000, depending on how many points. And I don't know if any LEEDs are, if you've known any buildings. I know the schools are trying to go for Energy Star, but I'm not sure if any of your buildings are trying to get LEED certification. But if you know of anyone, or go ahead and tell them about our program. Getting started. Basically, we want to start the enrollment. This is the enrollment page. If you want to call this number on the back of our card, is it on the back? Yes, the 800 number there. Or you can, if you set up through my account too, if you pay your bill through my account, I don't know if you do that.
Yes.
Okay, you can start the enrollment also there through my account on your own, at your own time. Or you've got my business card, just email me and I'll send you an enrollment form. We're going to get your account information, make sure that your tax ID, and then we're going to get this rebate enrollment started for you. Okay? And then you'll send in what we need. The next thing are the invoices, the proof of payment, and if we can get spec sheets, if not, we'll pull those off the internet to say what you installed. And then we process, we check it, and then we pay. So if you've got everything, really, it shouldn't take more than a month to get everything processed and back out. It's a one-time check for you. Every building is eligible for up to $50,000 per year per building. So it's we've got plenty of room. If you would have a campus or something like that, every building would be eligible, even if it's all under one account number.
So do you need to reapply every year?
You just apply one time. If you installed an AC unit, you apply one time. But say the next year you put in some lighting, well then you can apply for that lighting next year. Or and then the next year you might do something else. So you can apply one time for everything that you put in, but you can apply multiple times.
Did you say, or is there a certain percentage of cost that's rebated, or how's that figured?
It's not, it's based on how much energy is saved. It's based on, we have fixed amounts for the most part for all of our lighting and AC units. It's a fixed amount, based on how big the unit is, how many tons, say for AC. Most of those are $6 a ton. So, and it's based on what type of lights and how many you put in. All right, let's get you the next slide. We also have residential. I don't know how many people live in the here, KU, at your home, count at your home. We have home energy analysis. You can do an analysis for $25, come to your house and do a home energy analysis. You get product back from them worth over $200, just, that they'll leave with you. But this is a great way for your home. They come do a blower door test. They come in and they check for all the leaks in your house. Where any caulking's missing, your insulation, that type of thing. So it's it's worthwhile. So that's a great program. We also have, if you buy Energy Star appliances, we have rebates for your Energy Star appliances, and that's just keeping your receipts and applying for that. We also have demand conservation switch. I don't know if anyone participates in that. It's a switch you put on your AC unit from the sun. We don't turn on your AC unit. We just cycle it at certain times when it's peak time, when it's really hot. It's just in the afternoons. It doesn't affect your temperature, but we can pull back and basically not go over our peaks. That's what we want to do on those really hot days. So that we give you credits on your bill for allowing us to do that. It doesn't affect the temperature of your home at all. Then I think we've got a fridge and freezer removed too. If you have an old freezer or refrigerator you want removed, we'll rebate you. We'll come pick it up and cart it off and give you a rebate for that and dispose of it properly. So those are definitely things to look into. All these programs are good through 2018. We're not going anywhere for a while. So if you don't, say you buy some appliances in the future, the program will still be there. So just remember that and keep that in mind as your business. And if you know, maybe if you're not the person who would buy, say, lighting for your building or whatever, whoever your facilities person is, if you wouldn't mind passing this information along to them, I really appreciate it. Any questions?
I had that energy assessment done to my house, and it was really good. The lady that came, just one woman, she did that blow around the door deal.
Were you surprised?
I really was, because it was losing a lot, and it was a French door that hadn't been installed correctly.
So you don't know. That's what, I mean, you think you feel air coming in or out or going out, but you don't know until they point it out. So, and that all saves. That's what, I think bottom line is what we all want to do. I know any businesses and any home, you don't want to waste your energy. Even though we are a lower rate, compared to other states and compared to other utilities, still, we don't want to waste it. And as they say, is everything climbs and costs. If we can save here and do the right thing, then that's what people want to do. But it's worth it getting that home energy audit. I plan to have another one done.
With the products they sent.
Yes.
Got lots of light bulbs.
Yes, they do. So it's worth it, right? They do. They give you things in return more than that $25.
What do you do to get that set up?
You can call that 800 number, right? Or through my account, again, your personal account for your home, you can go and apply for it through my account also. Or come see me, yeah. Or call me, yeah. And she'll set you up. She'll get you enrolled. That's right. That's right. You can't. The offices are very well equipped and well versed in all of our programs. They do a great job.
You said it's $25 to get an inspection.
And that's on your bill. We charge on your bill. Well, thank you all so much. I appreciate you coming down this area. I love this area. I was just telling Danielle and Burrell that I really, we used to come down here quite a bit to like Barkley, and it's been a while, so I need to get back in. Beautiful area.
Thank you very much, Rhonda. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm just going to say that as far as questions, we covered why the rebates would be given, and we covered the time frame. I think that's a very important issue, because I'm sure people that may even watch this video would be interested in what's covered going back a few years and then going forward too. And everybody has Rhonda's card
Right.
with the information on there.
Or you know Danielle.
And Danielle, I tell you what's hard to find is your local phone number.
They don't give it to you anymore.
We don't give it out. Oh,
Hey, I've got it if anybody wants it.
I do too.
Yeah, that's tough to find, yeah.
Like the rebate amount is like a percentage of what you spent, or how is it?
It's not a percentage of what you spend, based on how much you save, energy saved. It's based on $100 per kW. Usually your bill is based on kWh, kilowatt per hour, but our demand, peak demand is based on kW kilowatt, so there's a little conversion there. But it's based on the average of what we think what you installed. So, and what energy you're saving by installing a more efficient line or more efficient ECU. And those are all fixed amounts, but that's on our website, or you can call me and I can send that to you.
All right, anything else?